Hi guys, this is a video on Windows software. This time I'm talking about storing passwords, generating new passwords, and checking the strength of your current passwords. Now, if you're anything like me, I pretty much have the same password for most of the things I use, and if someone was to get hold of that password, they can pretty much go on everything I own. So from now on I think I'm going to go around and change all my passwords, because the only time usually that I change my password, my main password, is when the site doesn't do enough characters. For example, some sites I think mine's 13 characters or something long, and some passwords on sites are only 8, so they either truncate my password and then when I go to type it in it says they can't find it. Or it says it won't accept it, and some things force you to do numbers and letters, some things just let you type whatever. So the best thing to do is to have multiple passwords and make sure they're secure. But what happens if you find yourself clicking the forgotten password link a lot, which I've actually done on sites that don't accept my normal password, because I'll go onto a site, use my normal username and password, and it will say I don't know what it is, you've entered incorrect username and password. So I end up clicking forgotten link, then I have to check my emails, then I have to delete the email, make sure it's deleted in case anyone gets into my mailbox, which is using my main password, and then it all comes into a sort of a loop. So basically what you can do is generate passwords, and I'll tell you some ways to do this, and make sure your password is pretty much safe, because if you use normal words, or if you use something related to you, for example, some people use passwords like their phone number or their surname or just the word password and things like that. It's just, these aren't secure passwords. It's better to use random letters or numbers, or have 3 or 4 random words next to each other. But either way, anyway, I'm babbling again. So basically I've got a couple here. These are password managers. They store your passwords basically. So as I said, it's best to have multiple passwords on sites instead of one password to cover them all. And if you use these, what you can do is, ironically, you can password protect these programs with a master password, and you can access all your passwords on your website. So this is better than putting one password to them all. So we'll start with KeePass. These are both free to download. I'll provide the links in the description. And this is KeePass password safe. Now you can have groups, and what this can do is, I believe, I was checking out the website, and it can auto type in your username and password into your websites or your programs. Now I'm going to see if I can store a password, because it's asking me for my master password. So obviously, if you have a password program, to make sure it's safe, you want to be able to type your password in front of people, and so people can't see, because it comes up with asterisks. So hopefully this comes up with asterisks now. Yep, that's good. Oh, and it also shows me the strength of my password. So if I type in a random password, I'll type in masterpass21, and it says use master password in key files. So you can also use a key file, which I suppose is just a file stored on your computer to make sure it's you, and then you have to use both the key and the password to get in. But I won't do that. I'll just select OK. I've got to repeat it now. What was it again? Master password 21. Oh no. Okay, master pass 21. See, I've forgotten it. There we go. Master pass 21. So as you can see, we've got Windows, network, internet, email, and home banking. So this is very useful. You can store more than one password. Obviously, we've got a long list here, and obviously these will all be blanked out, so people can't see if you're using them in front of people. This is really concentrating on security. So if I was to add a Windows password, add password subgroup, I'll just say add password group name, I don't know, programs, icon, you can choose a load of icons, I'll just say that one then. Okay, and oh, it's just put an extra group here. Okay, well, what I'm trying to do is actually put a password in. So this one. Nope. So I take it you can lock your... It's actually got a built-in password generator. I'll be showing you something different. I'm looking to actually... There we go. Add entry. Control-Y. So you say your title. So if I say, for example, what's password protected on a computer? Not many things. Alright, I'll go on a website or something, internet, and I'll say YouTube. So add entry was this one, wasn't it? YouTube. Username, mobile phone, 2003. Password, I'll just type as password. And again, obviously my password isn't password, and it's got the URL to it, so I'll put www.youtube.com, and notes if you want, and when your password expires. So I suppose this can give you a notification if you want to change your password. So anyway, press OK, and good, it's not displayed it here. So I suppose you can copy them to clipboard. Yep, copy username to clipboard, copy password to clipboard. Perform auto type. So as soon as I put in YouTube and it comes up with a sign in page, you just right click and say auto type, and it'll put it into your page, I assume. I won't try that now because I haven't got enough time. But this is key pass password safe, so it looks quite good. Now obviously, oh yeah, of course for the Windows I was thinking of what's protected. Obviously your actual password to get into Windows is protected, so you can put that in here as well. So next up is password safe SWT. This is just another password manager. This time you can create a new safe. So I've created a new safe. Let's see, you can do the copy username to clipboard again, and obviously if you do this and copy your username and password, you want to make sure you can clear it afterwards, because otherwise you'll be keeping your password in the clipboard. And if we can just say new file, safe combination, 000000, okay. And if we can add an entry now, here we go, group, so you can make groups again, title, username, password. You can actually show the password, or you can generate a random one. And this looks more simple than KeyPass, but KeyPass seems to have more features. So this is password safe SWT. Now I've got a couple of websites which I'm using, which I'm going to show you, that can check the strength of your passwords. But obviously these programs look like they can do it as well, and generate passwords for you. But I've just got a couple of websites you can use. So here we have, this is actually from Microsoft, and it's a password checker, and you can test your password. So I'm actually going to test my real password. It won't show up, so I'm okay with that. So my actual password is this, and it says it's medium. So I need to improve my password, because my password, basically back in 1999 when I got my first email account with Yahoo, I had one of my own passwords, but then I forgot it, and then they made one for me, and I've kept that one ever since. And as you can see, it's not very strong, because people ask you to do a mixture of big capitals and small case, because I know when I go to college they ask me to do both uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers and characters. So I'm not expected to remember all these characters and things like that, so that's why I use a password manager. So here we have medium strength password. So obviously if I try something else, I don't know, I'll put password in lowercase and uppercase. Password 2198. No, 21 if I put a star in it and a dollar in it. No. Well, this one's the password with a mixture of uppercase and lowercase letters, and 21 on the end is a strong password, so that's quite good. Now obviously you've got to be careful when you make your passwords, that if your caps lock's on, then obviously it's going to be it will warn you if you have your caps lock on, and you've got to be careful when you're doing these if they're case sensitive, that you actually don't mess up, and obviously you may need to use these to copy them to clipboard. And the other website, I'll provide these links in the description and the links to download these, is the secure password generator. Now obviously I saw on these ones that they generate them for you anyway, but this will do it for you. It's got some things here, include punctuation, numbers, mixed case, include letters, password length, so you can have more than one, and so you can just press generate password, and it says password 6R8PEDRA, and it says it in phonetically, so you know exactly what the password is. So that's about it really. So make sure you have multiple passwords, make sure they're not easy to copy, because also, thinking about it, if you have a really easy password to remember and someone's sitting next to you and you type it and you don't type very quickly, then it's easy to look at and they'll guess. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. These are a couple of things that you can use to make yourself more secure, and if there's anything else, please let me know. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you like my videos, and thanks again.